Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light.
Hello everybody, welcome to Stitches Costa Rica. I am Karina and no, this is not a cooking video, but I am taking advantage that I have a lot of things to do in my kitchen, and then let's share time in this time here in my kitchen. Sorry I couldn't upload video yesterday. The schedule was terrible. I have so many things to do. I got a business meeting and I arrived home at 11 o'clock in the night. Very tired. I'm so sorry, but it was impossible. Then today we will combine 7 and 8 of December. If you are new here, this is a crusty channel. And as I said, a crusty channel, not cooking channel. And if you are a recurring viewer, thank you so much to stop by again. I was doing the Spanish video before. Then let me take, I love teas, and normally I am taking tea or some hot beverage when I'm making the video, but now this is apple juice. When I am cooking, I am not having tea, never ever. I'm always something with the kind of refreshment or juice or something like that. I opened the advent calendar surprises in the Spanish video. Sorry, tomorrow we'll do it in the other way. Then I have them here. Let me share with you. The surprise for yesterday, the one for yesterday, they were 3 stickers. This is a paw. This is beautiful. And these 2 stickers are definitely my doggies. This is Ginger and this is Christmas. Yeah, this looks like a bichon frise, which is Christmas, and Ginger doesn't have a specific breed. She's adopted. Love them. I'm thinking where to put these stickers. I'm not sure yet. You want to give me some ideas? I'll take them. And the surprise for today was a lifting mask of blueberries for me. This is amazing. I love these things and I love all of them. Then this is good. Next, are you listening, Christmas? No, go over there. What happened? Go. Okay. Before I read the Versiculos, I want to share something very special. I was actually talking with my mom by phone, and I heard a message, an incoming message in my WhatsApp, and I checked, and I was really happy because I was expecting that photo. I have a neighbor here, a friend. Her name is Nuria. And the past year, I was in her home on Christmas season. And I saw something in the wall, and I said, like, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Hold on. And I said, please, in that moment, I said how nice it was and everything, but I was not doing floss tube. When I started this year, my floss tube, I thought about that. But then this year, when I started a floss tube, I told her, please, when you take out your stuff for Christmas, I want a photo of this because I want to show this in my videos. And I thought she forgot. She sent me the photo. Okay, I am putting the photo right now there. What do you think is that? Yeah, it's a Christmas manger. Yeah. It's a quilt, people. It's a quilt. And I am sure because I was like that, looking at the past year. That is not a piece like a fabric that is painted. No, that's piece by piece on hand, stitching on hand. That's a quilt. And look, it looks marvelous. I think it's one of the best works I saw in my life of quilting like that. That's a piece of art. And then I wanted to show this to you. And actually, I asked her. She said to me it was done by a friend, by the mother of her friend. And I'm assuming the mother passed away because her friend gave it to her. I don't think she will give it to her if the mother was alive. But it's amazing. Well, then now we can go and read our two Bible versiculos because we didn't do it yesterday. And actually, if you're asking what I'm doing here, I am preparing the strawberries for a strawberry kind of cheesecake with strawberries. Okay, the first one is Isaiah 42:6, and it says, I am the Lord, I have called you in your righteousness. I will also hold you by the hand and watch over you, and I will appoint you as a covenant to the people, as a light to the nations. Again, I am the Lord, I have called you in righteousness. I always have problem with that word, righteousness. Righteousness, that's correct. I will also hold you by the hand and watch over you, and I will appoint you as a covenant to the people, as a light to the nations. And I was thinking, sometimes we assume that because that was for Isaiah, how I can put myself on that. Well, let's change as a light to the nations for as the light for my neighborhood, for my friends, for my family. And more in this time that is of reflection, because Christmas works a lot for kind of check ourselves. It's easier, and it's a light for the people around you when you have a good word, when you have a honesty, when you have kindness, when you help somebody. That's light within the darkness, within this crazy world that is always running and is not paying attention to the rest of the people around and not taking care of things that maybe we can help. Then that's a little reflection for this time. And the versicle for today is Proverbs 1:7. Proverbs. And it's the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Something very good to teach our kids. And it's interesting because I was thinking when I read this that sometimes really, well, when this is the fear of the Lord, it's not that we are going and getting underneath a rock because Lord is there. No, our Lord, we have to respect it. We have to respect Him. We have to acknowledge Him, and we have to fear Him in the correct way. And that it's the result is wisdom for us. And remember, everything that God says in the Bible that it is, it is. He is not telling I will do that and later on He will change. No, if He's saying that is the starting of our knowledge, it is. And it's funny because sometimes you are thinking and something is happening and you say like, okay, God, what I can do, what I can say, what is better for me to do right now, this way, the second way, or better I shut my mouth, or let's ask for wisdom. Okay, I like this. Let me keep on my strawberries because I have a lot of things to do. Then the other thing I want to share today, and I am sharing also with the English videos because there is people that speaks English and is in Latin America or in other countries that also they used to buy in US and Canada and Europe and China different craft items. Probably for people inside of US buying from inside of US store, this will not make too much difference. But when you are outside of the US and you are buying, these apply for everybody. And I work in this. I work in logistics. This is which I do every day. Then believe me, I know this apply for everybody. The first tip, it sounds maybe basic, but a lot of people forgets about this. A lot of people forget. When you register on a web page, they normally request you two different addresses: the billing address and the shipping address. Well, the billing address, it's very important to be sure is the correct one. And let me tell you why. It could sound silly, but it's not. The thing is, the billing address should be the address that is linked to your credit or debit card. The address that the bank has by the time they give you the card. Now, sometimes people moves, change apartment or town, and then they change the address. By the time they register in a new page, they forgot. And when the billing address is requested, they put automatically the new address. Big mistake, because by the time you try to process the payment, the page will decline your card and will say your card is not possible to process, and you will get crazy, say what is happening? Yes, I have money, why they are not accepted? And it's because the information is not matching, because they are taking your name, your credit number, your credit card number or your debit card number, and is not matching with the address linked to that card. Then be sure when you put your billing address is the billing address that is linked to your card. Okay, that's first tip. Second tip, when you buy from a web page, like I'm putting Amazon as an example, I am not making any marketing stuff with them. It's only like it's a big sample because everybody buys in Amazon. Amazon requests both addresses, and my advice is find a logistic provider in your country. It could be called logistics provider, cargo agent, freight forwarder, custom broker, and that has the service from US to Latin America, because the majority of the Latin American countries, the air cargo mostly will be getting out from Florida. Then buy somebody that has a warehouse there. They will provide you a address there, like a PO box. It's not a PO box really, but it's like it's not a PO box because actually the deliveries are not done normally in those PO box, but it's a physical address in US that will work as your address for delivering. Then when you register your information in the page, you will have to place that address as the default address or the main first address, the more important address. Why? Because if you register in the page and you let as the principal or the default address your Costa Rican address or Argentina address or Guatemala address, a lot of the items in the page won't be available for you, because the page will say, okay, you are international, you are in another country, then these and these things I don't ship it to you, because we don't ship that internationally. But if you put your address at Florida, for them, for example, for Amazon, you are a local customer, you are inside of the US, then they will display all the items with all the prices. You have to be smart and go around the tricky things in the pages. Okay, also, did you ever heard a floss steward saying, oh, I needed, I don't know, maybe this silk in pink and then I make the order, but I thought, no, the floss cannot move along, then I buy the chart. Well, that's a funny thing because we all like to buy more stuff, but it's very smart because normally shipments, the shipping charge is for a minimum certain amount of weight, and if you ship something very small, the entire minimum is handled or absorbed by one item. Then try to consolidate shipments as much as possible. Try to, instead of buy for impulse, try to program your shopping. Then you can add 1 to 3 items in one order and you save money in the shipping charges. Because here in Latin America, everything pays taxes and you need to save money. That applies also for shipping within the US, and also for the shipping charges from US to any Latin American country. I will save some of these for the Bonnie, for Natty, our rabbit. She liked them. Okay, then other thing is, you always hear the floss tubers in Canada and US mention, oh, try to help your LNS, try to help your LNS, which I think is beautiful. LNS is the local needle shop. But in our countries, not necessarily you have a local needle shop. And for example, here in Costa Rica, a lot of these craft shops, they close with the time, and the new ones are extremely expensive sometimes. Then, as I say, be wise when you make a shopping. Try not to be by impulse, not by impulse. I know is sometimes you're looking at floss tube and you go like, oh, and you stop and you buy. Yeah, I understand that because you really get crazy because you saw something that you really like. But try not to do that, because try to compare prices. Check locally, check in Amazon, check in eBay, check in Etsy, check in other pages. See about sales, because sometimes check maybe this price is less than this price, but this has shipping, and when you add the shipping to the price, then this is a bigger price than this one or a higher price than this one. Be smart, check all those details, and then make your buying with slow thinking. Then you can save money, because we all want to buy tons of things, and I know, guys, because I feel the same. Sometimes I said, oh my god, and I have sometimes my cart is full of things. The other day somebody told me like, what the heck are you doing with that? Like, you have like I don't know how many items. Like, yes, they are waiting until the moment I can buy them, but it's not possible to buy everything at the same time. Then try to be smart, okay? Well, those are, I know they are like small ideas, but I'm pretty sure they will help you in some moment, okay? One thing is, even some pages offer you that they can ship directly to your country. Don't go and do that right away, because you have to compare. Like, for instance, here in Costa Rica, if I tell Amazon or eBay or Etsy to send directly to Costa Rica, I know those packages will in here. They will be received by the postal service of Costa Rica, which is not the best thing in this world, okay? They will take too long. They could be lost. If they go and they need to pass to customs, they are a pain. No, it's not a pain, it's a nightmare. Then I prefer to send everything to the warehouse in Miami. Canada packages, US packages, European packages, and even Chinese packages. I send everything to the warehouse in Florida, and from there I make them send it to Costa Rica. Because in that way I can consolidate shipments. The things arrive faster. For example, if I buy in AliExpress, if I I request that direct to Costa Rica, it probably will take 2 months, 2 months and a half to arrive. But if I send it to US, it will be in 3 weeks, and from there it's quicker to be received here in Costa Rica. Then I save money, anxiousness. Because you say like, oh my God, it's taking forever, this thing to arrive. Yes, I know the feeling. Then you have to compare. Even you can make like trials. Like for instance, you buy something is not too expensive. You buy something not too expensive in a Chinese page you want, and you send it directly to your country. And then you do the same exercise, send it to a warehouse in Florida, and you see which is best on transit time and price, and what advantages one have over the other one. I know you maybe say like, oh, this is too crazy. Yeah, I know maybe it's not what you used to do, and you can say to me, I don't work in logistics, this is not for me. But if you want to save money in order to have the chance to buy more things, then try to apply some little tricks on your buying, okay? And I think that's it for today. For tomorrow, I have a surprise. I went to the Central Market in San Jose, the capital. It's a very specific thing, and I don't go there too much, maybe 2 or 3 times a year only. For this time I go because there are some specific things that I like to buy there, because that's the place to find them, and also they're less expensive there. But it's very nice to see all the things in the market. I didn't have chance to make a video of the entire market. Is big, but the areas of the food areas, where the area where I was buying some crafts and flowers and Christmas things, then I will be preparing this for you, and I am preparing that for you, and we'll see that tomorrow. Then thank you so much. God bless you guys. Thanks to be here. Bye bye.